reporting from New Orleans. Hurricane Katrina and the events that came after is just one of those news events that no matter how far away we get from it, you still remember where you were when that happened. Just an incredible weather event, and it went on for months afterwards.
Absolutely.
Recovery.
Cleanup went on for years afterwards. They're still not cleaned up from Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah,
when
it'll
you
never
have
be
a
the same.
Category 5 hurricane making direct landfall on a place that's already at or below sea level, of course there's going to be extreme damage. So my heart goes out to those who endured Hurricane Katrina and those who endure hurricanes in the future. We're not even at the peak, Stacy, of hurricane season. Peak of hurricane season is September 10th, and normally we see our major hurricanes after or around that date. So we're not out of the woods, folks. We saw a few hurricanes. Of course, Erin churned by earlier last week. We still are not out of the woods. There's actually a 25% chance that the Jersey Shore, which is pretty close to Pennsylvania, could see some sort of a named system before this season is up. So got to keep our eyes on the tropics. Right now there's no activity, but there could be as we head into fall. Does feel a lot like fall with the cooler air in place. The cold front came through yesterday. We had those showers overnight and some ominous looking clouds, but right in the skook, wow, does it look nice with those beautiful cumulus and I'd say an even mix of sun and clouds, whereas there's more cloud cover over Wilkes-Barre and Scranton too. Those ominous darker colored looking clouds not going to cause any rain, but they have a little bit more moisture than the average cumulus cloud. It's really nice to be able to go down to La Festa. Today is opening day of La Festa. It runs all the way through Labor Day. I'm wearing my green, my white, and my red in honor of the Italian flag so that we can all celebrate La Festa, even though I'm not Italian or Irish. I know we celebrate the St. Patrick's Day really big here in Scranton, too. Those are the two biggest weekends, I think, in Scranton, La Festa and St. Patrick's Day. But I like celebrating no matter what. It's important to appreciate culture, even if you're not part of it. Beautiful view from our rooftop camera there in Courthouse Square. 69 is the current temperature. We have winds coming out of the north at 10 miles per hour. It's cool. Temperatures today didn't even touch 70 for Avoca or for Mount Pocono. 75 was the high for Williamsport. And that makes it 12 straight days, if you include today, of below average temperatures. I think we'll remain below average all the way through the first half of next week, even into the second half of next week. So this could be one of the longest stretches we've had all year of below average temperatures. But if we touch 80 on Labor Day, we'll be at average, and technically we break the streak. So I'll be tracking that closely, whether or not we do it. Temperatures are certainly cold up in the northern tier, feeling like 55 degrees right now in Mansfield because you've had persistent cloud cover, where at least we've warmed up to the 70s for parts of the Susquehanna Valley. Temperatures are 5 to 10 degrees colder there for the northern tier, 5 degrees cooler for Scranton than we were 24 hours ago. But we got a warming trend on the way. Although it'll be cold through the overnights, temperatures will consistently get warmer through the Labor Day weekend and up to near 80, if not at 80, on Labor Day itself. Just some puffy cumulus clouds. Notice how some of the cloud cover is more thick over Potter and Tioga counties, but no rain showers. Those have stayed off towards the east, just in the Hudson Valley. I don't expect any rainfall at all as we head through the holiday weekend. High pressure is going to build in and will take control for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, even Tuesday, keeping things dry and calm. But remember, with all that dryness, we haven't had rain in a while. You know, we had just those sprinkles. We haven't had a real good soaking rain. You got to make sure the gardens are watered. So here's future clouds and radar. We kicked the clouds out throughout the overnight. Tomorrow, much of your day, perfect sunshine, just a few high, thin cumulus clouds or cirrus clouds and maybe some cumulus clouds, lower levels of the atmosphere throughout the afternoon hours. And then headed into the evening, we clear out once again. So clear skies at night and calm winds at night help to foster the development of fog and the development of cooler temperatures. We got low dew points too, so not a lot of moisture to keep the heat in all the way through your weekend. So temperatures are going to be quite chilly through the overnights. This is your dog walking forecast. If you're taking Bella out for a walk past midnight, you're going to need the extra layer. Temperatures down into the 50s, and I'm forecasting 45 degrees for tonight. That would be the coolest temperature we've seen since the beginning of June. So make sure you're ready for that fall-like feel in the air. It'll be there for every one of the overnights through the Labor Day weekend. So if you're going camping, make sure you have the extra warm sleeping blanket and extra warm sleeping bag because it will be chilly. Labor Day looks great with a high temperature of 80 or about there. And we keep things nice and dry all the way through Thursday. That's when we usher in some more showers and storms, Stacey.
Emily's story at Tobyhanna State Park, a woman had a great point. We had such a brutal, hot, humid summer.
We did.
But we are now climatized to that, so it feels cold now.
We can't complain. This is Mother Nature's way of giving us fall calmly.
Easing us into it.
Yes.
Thanks so much, Jeremy.
Yep.